asked me, Shihan, can you explain what happened to George Floyd? Can you explain how he would die from such a move? Now, me as a combat instructor, combat jiu-jitsu, where you learn to break the body, because if I take away your breathing, I take away your eyesight, I take away your balance, then you are out of it. Now, if someone is super overly aggressive, you use that move only to subdue them, to restrain them. As soon as they calm down, you remove that knee. And that's supposed to be going on for 8 minutes. So let's say Guri decides to hold my collar. And I go here, and I take him down, and I put this knee right in here. What are you feeling? Right? So, and I'm not even putting my whole weight. Most of my weight is on here. But when I put my weight here, this hand might be here. Once I put my weight here, right on the neck, what I'm doing is I'm compressing his windpipe. And when I compress his windpipe, he cannot take oxygen in. Now, when his hand is behind here like that, I'm making it even worse. Because now, if I have a knee here and somebody has a knee here, that's where your lung is. Your lungs are the back of your body, right? So if I put a knee here, see, look at what happened to his neck. See that? See? Now imagine I have my full weight on this. He can you breathe properly?
No, I can't breathe.
All right, if I keep that here. Now if I have this here, and then I have this here, what do you feel? Can you breathe?
No.
No, you cannot breathe. So to have somebody like that in that position for 8 minutes, you are killing the person because you're compressing the lungs. And when you compress the lungs, it cannot expand because you're shutting down the expansion and contraction. So therefore, lack of oxygen to the brain, the body is going to suffocate. Right? The body is going to suffocate. And as a result of that, if you are asthmatic, if you are hypertensive, if you have diabetes, all of this anxiety is going to raise because you are stressed out. This is a stress position. So you only use that technique when somebody is aggressive and you want to restrain them. But it should not last more than 30 seconds. Because after 30 seconds, if his hand was like here, and I say, put your hand behind your back, his hand should go behind his back. You understand? If you put your hand on here, you control the head, no problem. But to have this here, one guy on his butt, that's too much pressure. And you're talking about 180 pounds to 200 pound men with the big knee digging into that. Like imagine this is the knee and the knee's going like this. See that? This is what's happening. Even I don't have my knee on his head, how do you feel right now?
Not good.
Not good. Because what I'm doing is I'm compressing the rib cage. I want to pop the rib cage up to the side because I'm putting pressure like this, and the rib cage is doing this. So the rib cage is bulging. And as a result of that, the lungs is contracting like this. It cannot expand. So no oxygen is going through the brain. This is what happened. In my opinion, as a combat instructor, someone asked me the question, to me, this is a very dangerous move. I never teach that to my students unless if they are black belts. You understand? Or I know they have a lot of self-control. Because 1, 2, I could dislocate the neck. If my head is like this and I just twist my knee like that, I'm going to dislocate these 3 little joints that connect the skull to the vertebrae column. Okay, your atlas and and stuff like that. Right? Here you have your vertebrae column, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I put pressure like this, I can just dislocate the neck. Now your spinal cord is passing through that. See? So if your spinal cord is passing through that, based on how I dislocate the neck, I could also break the spinal cord. That means you become a vegetable. That means you're going to have back problem for a long time. That means you can also lose feelings and become paralyzed from your neck down. So these moves are not moves to be taken lightly. That's why when I saw the video, I was angry. It made me pissed off and angry because I know what's going on. Because the body is what I train to do. The body is what I train to look at. You understand? The anatomy is my field. I don't know about other people, but I take a lot of pride in learning the anatomy, learning the bones, learning the joints, learning the organs, learning the effect that certain techniques can have. And every other martial artist that practice combat jiu-jitsu or street self-defense that knows about this, they will all tell you what I'm saying is 100%. You understand? So, wow, dangerous. So I hope I answered your question. The person that inboxed me and asked me about this, and then my students was asking me about it too. So I just wanted to just take the time and ask and clarify, and you get a better understanding. You understand? Look at this. Raise your neck up. See this? Look. See how it becomes red? Because when I put the knee on his chest, look at this. See how here became red? Because this is what is stopping, and I'm pressing the windpipe in this way. But you can't see that because it's from behind here. So when his body is like this on the side, and this is the ground, this is representing the ground, and I'm pushing, come to this side and watch what happened in here. Look at this. See that? So this represents the ground, this represents my knee, and I'm pushing. See how this is bulging? Try to talk. He can't talk because I'm cutting everything out. I'm cutting his supply to his lungs from the trachea. I'm cutting the supply of that vein right there going up to the brain. I'm cutting the supply to the brain. If I just hold that for 10 seconds, this is no difference. This is no difference from this move here. This is no different from that. 7 seconds, you're out. The only difference between those two moves that I just showed you is that you have a hard surface and the person is upright. You understand? And this one might just put you to sleep. But you can also kill somebody with this rear naked choke as well. So these things are not things to play with. They're very dangerous techniques. All right? Man of Steel, Shihan, in peace.